What up, cappers, gamblers, punters, hustlers, low baggers? June 19th, late show betting with the bag, 3:30 p.m. here in San Jose, Costa Rica, 5:30 p.m. in New York City, 2:30 p.m. in Los Angeles, California. What a horrifying start to the day. My back is aching, just all riddled with knots. Oh, what a mess. I think Snell's going to have a good start and be a leader for his team. That gets one out in the game. Oh, man. And this baseball season can get away from you so quickly. And, man, at one point I thought I was going to come in here and be like down 3 or 4 units on the entire season. And now I've just messed everything up in a terrible, terrible way. As soon as I started saying, punch in the gooch, I started getting a punch in the gooch. Man, I'm just getting killed. Ugly stuff for me so far, but I can fix it. Viper MB says, Rays wrecked my prison pocket. Oh, man, what a mess. And why did I go? I mean, we have our guy Aunt Al who despises Zach Davies so much, and I still took an under with him. I just don't know what I was thinking. Poor capping on my part, and I am not happy. There we go. Nutflush Island with a team total over for the Giants. And Russell Gordy says, incredible, Jimmy Yank, 6-0, blink of a bat. Oh, my God. What a shit job I've done so far today. And I have to turn it around. And I need your help to do that. Shout out to all the cappers in chat. We got Flick, My Big Don, Corleone S. We got Viper MB, JC Alvarez, MLB, Dwayne Reed, Nutflush Allen, Russell Gordy, the aforementioned Russell Gordy. There's Gerard Ryan, 0-2 start for the day. Oh, Gerard, I just shit the bed, as Not Applicable would say. I have shit the bed. Nutflush Island on the team total over, Giants 2.5, and full game over 7.5. We have a lot of games to get to, but why don't we start with Nutflush Island leading the way here? Why don't we start on this Giants-Dodgers spot? It was a fantastic performance by our guy DJ Big Boss on the early show, but he was afraid to touch this game. And leave it to Nutflush Island to show no fear whatsoever. First off, let's look at we're not going to have lineups probably for this one. Let me just refresh this. I doubt we're going to have lineups, and we don't. And this expected lineup for the Giants is trash. But a very small amount of runs they're going to need to get for against Rich Hill. Okay, so let's just check it out. So first off, Nutflush Island is leading us towards the team total over. Let's talk about this game and then move on to either the team total over or the full game over that Nutflush Island is on both. Our San Francisco Giants expert. First off, Giants are 16-19 on the road. Dodgers are 29-9 at home. The Dodgers have run roughshod over everybody except for this San Francisco Giants squad. Total opens up at 8.5. It's gone down a full run to 7.5. Let's look at money lines and totals here at sportsbookreview.com. Here we go. So it opened at minus 225. It's just been a 10-cent move towards the Dodgers. All that pretty expected. Oh, shoot, that's not going to work. Sorry. Get the penny up here. There we go. All right. That's coming through here. Okay. Let's just take a look at the team total over for these Giants. And we've already heard Nutflush Allen liking it. So here we go. Giants team total over. Here we go. 2.5. Over 2.5 at minus 130. Wow. Raven in the Desert said, thought I said over, Yanks umpire 3-0 to the over. You did. Russell Gordon saying Rich Hill is not a minus 250. Got some cappers coming in, joining the chat. We got Raven in the Desert. There's Not Applicable. As soon as I say shit the bed, he magically appears. Chris Martinez says Reds with the sweep, parlayed Reds and Orioles. Oh, God, Chris Martinez. Man, I hope that catches for you. There's Eric Jones, Bookie Lover Q saying Miami Live. There's the Sports Keg joining us. I will be on the Sports Keg after this show tonight. Looking forward to hang with those guys on the Sports Keg. Alex Ramirez, Spidey play today, ready to go. And Top Set joining us says fade the Marlins today. That's what Top Set's saying. Fade the Marlins today. I love the interviews that the Cardinals gave out. I think it might be time to back the Cardinals, to be honest. I think it might be time to back the Cardinals. Not applicable says, hey, I was 2 for 2 in the WNBA last night. Mystics in the under. Nice job. Okay, so let's talk a bit about this Giants-Dodgers game, and then we'll go through the rest of them. We just had our guy, Nutflush Allen, leading the way here. Giants rating 221, 621 OPS against lefties. All they need is 3 runs here. June 7th against the Dodgers, Pomerantz tweaked his delivery and threw 5 scoreless. He's managed to pitch well against the Dodgers all year. He's got a 3.21 ERA in 3 starts against the Dodgers, 7.71 ERA against everybody else. Pomerantz in his career 1-5 with a 3.40 ERA. Raven in the Desert says Cards. I think I'm going to go jump with that. I do. Nutflush on says Pomerantz will have plenty of guys on base, and Rich Hill is not that good. Dwayne Reed saying Cleveland Indians money line. Drew Daddy says so happy I didn't bet the Astros. I didn't bet the Astros. That wasn't one of my mistakes. Ugh. Yuck. Phillies first 5 at a big plus spot. Kingery opens the first with a homer. I'm like, this is going to be glorious. Going to be glorious. It is not glorious, though. There's our guy, Hunter Engelhart in the house. Low bagger, Hunter Engelhart. Going to start sending in play of the day videos. And I'm looking forward to see our guy, Hunter Engelhart, on the show. There's Big Ragu, 3-team parlay, KC, Minnesota, San Francisco, plus 1,100. Wow. And Neil Frank says Corbin with the gem. Of course. I get made fun of by You Got Moss saying I have a man crush on Corbin, so I fade him. And it bites me right in the gooch. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hill 8-2 with 15 career starts against San Francisco. Looked pretty good against the Cubs. 3 runs over 7 hits, 7 innings. Wow, you know what? If I come up with any play on my own, you guys should probably fade it. Over the last 48 hours, I'm falling apart. I had a fine Monday. I went 7-6 plus 0.77 units. You guys all cashed huge on Monday. And then yesterday, 2 for 7. Today, 0 for 4, which means I've won 2 of my last 13 plays. Oh, God, Rafa. Horrible. Horrible. Jesus. That's just awful. That is just awful. Oh, God. That hurts so much. You know what I need? I need Big Boss to cheer me up, and here he is in the chat. There's my guy, Picasso the Prophet, too. DJ Big Boss says they see Bumgarner tomorrow. That's going to be a battle after the Muncie incident. It will be. Wow. Oh, man. God, that hurts. All right. So I am going to just tail Nutflush here. I'm going to tail Nutflush here. He says take the over and the team total over, and that's what I'm going to do. So Pinnacle is giving me the Giants team total over 2.5 at minus 130. God, that's a low one. All right, Giants team total over 2.5 at minus 130. I put 2 stars on it, so don't forget to. And then I'm going to take the full game over 7.5. Don Corleone says, I got to play for you guys, Jimmy. I'd like to hear it. Hunter Engelhart here, Minnesota. Oh, Top says, get the rope. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Douglas Robinson, that's a fact, Jimmy, because I tailed you. Oh, God. Douglas Robinson, I don't like hearing that. Bookie Lover Q says, if it makes you feel any better, Jimmy, I'm on the Cubs with you tonight. That does make me feel better, Bookie Lover Q. And DJ Big Boss says, I'm on it too. Giants team total over. Don Corleone, Mexico, minus 1.5. Yes, I had my guy Marco Ortega hit me with a DM saying, take Mexico against your Canadians in the Gold Cup on the minus 1 line. Here's a minus 1.5. The Fantastic Capper says, fade Jimmy, and he is right. 2 and 11 in my last 13 plays. Yes, fade Jimmy is right. Okay, so I'm taking the over 7.5. So if you guys want to get that paper, you will be taking the under 7.5. Here we go. Totals, full game. And San Francisco, LA Dodgers over 7.5. The best line I can get is minus 109. That's at Pinnacle and 5 dimes. Over 7.5 and minus 109. Okay. Big Ragu says I'm tailing. Top set. Love that 2.5. Where is that? Sorry. Where is top set? Top set. What is it? 2.5. Let me know, Top set. I missed it. Please let me know, Top set. I missed it. I missed it. Don Corleone says, and the over 2.5, both will cash. Well, I hope so. Play of the day for Alex Ramirez is the Cubs money line. That concerns me, Alex, because I am on it right now, and everything I'm touching is turning to shit. Anil Frank says, A's O's over, still alive. All right, so I've just added 2 plays. Not applicable says, hey, we all shit the bed at times. Thank you for saying that. Not applicable. Man, I've got to turn this around. It was up 25 units in like 2 weeks. Now I'm just shitting it all back. Kevin Pines on the Phillies, Cubs, Royals. Book 'em, Jim. Phillies, Cubs. Oh, there's our guy, big guy, Bubba. I haven't seen him in a while. Love seeing that. Sean Glass says, Pitt over. Okay, so I just added 2 plays. Led the way from Nut Flush Allen. I'm on the Giants team total over 2.5 minus 130. And I'm on the over 7.5 minus 109. And Russell Gordon says, Jimmy, I'm on the Cubs run line. Well, that makes me feel good. I believe I took the -1. We're going to go through those plays in a second. Raven and Dennis says, my son and his friend told me Scherzer broke his nose. May not feel good. I don't know. That's sort of Scherzer's thing, right? He loves adversity. And he's just, he's not going to feel good, but that might lock him in. Remember, Lowry didn't start playing good in the playoffs until he hurt his thumb. Sometimes that locks you in. Anil Frank says, I'm honestly surprised you're not back in Giolito tonight, Jimmy. Look, I'm the first guy to tell you that I thought Giolito had ace stuff, and you saw how much money I lost on him last year. Then this year he starts turning it around. I just have a sneaking suspicion that he gets touched a little bit here. Now, obviously, if I think he's going to get touched, I should probably take the over 7, and we'll be talking about that very soon. There's my guy, Anthony Mastronardi. There's Ronnie P. says, Phillies, don't do that. We hurt. Look straight at our lineups. Okay, we're going to do that. And Russell Gordon says, and Gio is my fave. Think Cubs touch him. I agree. Oh, and Big Ragu says, sorry, Nut Flush. I owe you. My bad. Okay, that's great. That's exciting. That means Big Ragu is also tailing the Nut Flush spot. The over 2.5 team total. Okay, so what a shit start I've had to today. Rays first 5, Rays full game. I mean, just terrible, terrible work. Phillies first 5 at plus 157. Shit. Big guy says hammered Cubs every angle. One of the few games I'm on today, but on big first 5 and full game and team total over. Wow. We got young Yenzel in the house. Shout out to young Yenzel. Ron Lofton liking the Royals. Okay. And then we have Phillies game 2. Okay, why don't we start with game 2, Phillies? Let's take a look at the lineups and see what we're dealing with in game 2. For the Phillies, what? Segura, Harper, Kingery, Hoskins, Oh, sorry. That's the first game. My fault. Here we go. Game 2. Segura, Harper, Kingery, Hoskins, Bruce. So Bruce's hamstring must not be that bad. Hernandez, Brad Miller at third base. Brad Miller making a Philly sighting. And then Andrew Knapp behind the plate. For the Nationals, Turner, Eaton, Rendon, Soto, Adams, Dozier, Suzuki, Robles. And Russell Gordon on Mariners, Cubs, Pirates, Braves. Ooh, that's an interesting look. Okay, now let's take a look. And Topset says, fade the Rays. They will be tired. Yeah. God, Dom Ricci saying that over and over and over again. Just a terrible, terrible capping. Terrible capping. Nobody to blame but myself. Okay. So, game 2, Arrieta, Scherzer. Total opens up at 8.5. And Pinnacle just moved it to 9. Bet Online moved it to 9. Everything else at 8.5. Go to money lines and totals. Money lines and totals. Here we go. Philly, Washington. Washington opening up at minus 210, being a 4-cent move towards Scherzer. No movement on that game all day. Ronnie P says, Philly hurting guys, not looking good. And I liked Scherzer. I'm surprised Russell Gordy. I know you're a guy that wants to fade the snake every chance you get. And here's your chance against Scherzer, and I see you not making a move on it. Big Guy Bubba says, Scherzer, good value to split today. Scherzer broke his nose. I don't like hammering double headers. Chip Plylar says, Jimmy, I'm too sick to study. I need to be spoon-fed, not the same dog shit hot dog from the bodybuilder and Kegman. Okay, Chip Plylar. Okay. I'll tell you what. Yeah, the 2.5 was from Nut Flush Ragu. Yeah, our guy, Nut Flush Allen, whom we love dearly. Okay, well, Chip, I have won 2 of my last 13 MLB bets. Does that mean I'm about to start winning? Or does that mean you should fade every play that I make? If you wanted to fade every play that I'm making right now, I took the team total Giants over 2.5, and I took the over in the Giants-Dodgers game over 7.5. Avi Gold says, I don't trust the Pirates at all, and the line sucks. That's a 70-cent move. Okay, so I'm gonna stay off this game with Scherzer with the broken nose. Although my reads right now, from a psychological standpoint, thinking that Snell would step up was so wrong. So I'm thinking that Scherzer with the broken nose will step up. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that with the broken nose, he will handle the adversity well. But do I want to take him at minus 210? No. So no. So I'm just off the game. All right. Nasty bathroom habits, people. Yes. What a star. DJ Big Boss is. Thompson says, I'm king everything with the cards -1. Oh, Corey Simmons says, I need a big parlay or I'm going to punch someone in the gooch. Punch him in the gooch. That's tough. Alex Ramirez says, we're with you, Jimmy. Much love to you, Alex Ramirez. Okay, I'm going to stay off the Nationals' big favorite, so I think Scherzer steps up. So then if Scherzer steps up, I guess I could take team total under, but under 3.5 -126. I just don't want anything to do with it. Okay, Kevin Pine says, if you take the Phillies, Royals, Cubs, you'll win. Russell Gordon says, let these games play out is my advice. End of the night, we got 6-7 dogs easy. And my guy, Sam, who I now follow on Twitter. My guy Sam Moctezuma says Pirates max play. And SportsKeg says Big Boss is the truth. Man, Big Boss's star is going to rise and shine. And, when you work with him, he's one of those guys where like, man, I'm just happy to be here on the ground floor because I think you are, I think he's a special, special dude. Okay, Dwayne Reed says broken nose will throw Scherzer off his game. Broken nose, I'm going Philly. And Andrew Mastodar said, I need a big parlay. I'm going to get punched. Okay, get punched in the gooch. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, and Yanks guy. Merrifield, more hits, runs, RBIs, and Domingo Santana, -120. Oh, I'm going to copy and paste that, Yanks guy. Yanks guy's props are straight fire. If you don't follow him on Twitter, you're leaving money on the table. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste that. There we go. Big Roo says, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose with the best that I know. Let's go. Jimmy JP says, I wish somebody followed me on Twitter. I'd be happy to, JP, if I don't already. What's your Twitter handle? I follow all my guys, man. Ron Lofton says, you don't pitch with your nose. It's a valid counterpoint, Ron. And Non-Playable says, Big Boss is Mando. Liberty Finder says, fade Freddie now. Look, Freddie's coming off the Reds at +160 yesterday against Verlander. A play I was too much of a pussy to make. A. Hilly now says, I'm new to the chat. Love your show. A lot of good cappers in here and a bunch of beauties. A. Hilly, thank you for joining us. And I hate that you're new to the show and you're watching me go 2 for 13. And thank God we have some great cappers in the chat because I'm not leading you the way I would like to. Man. And the one thing I can promise you, A. Haley, is honesty and accountability. And sadly, that means I'm going to have to talk about my losers. But A. Hilly, low bag familia. A. Hilly, welcome, my guy. Okay. All right. Let's keep rolling. I'm on the Royals, Mariners, first 5, under 5. Top says, who are we all losing with? Oh, God. What's happened to us, man? It felt like yesterday where I was like, man, we've never been hotter. Have we ever been hotter? And all of a sudden, Suze mentions punching the gooch. And then, where is Suze 387, man? Isn't she at that strippers conference in Hawaii? Give you something to think about at night. All right. Liberty 5 says, broken clock is right twice a day. Equals Freddie. Yeah. Okay. Dwayne Reed, Cleveland Moneyline Max Buy. I'm going to get to that soon. Okay, a lot of guys liking the Royals here. And I get it. Brad Keller's being good. I'm on the first 5, under 5, -120. Now, of course, I had to bet it at 4.5 like a schmuck. That's what my dad used to call me. A schmuck. Brings back bad memories. Let's see what I'd get right now. First 5, total. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so the 4.5s are there. There's no 5s, like we said. I got 5 -120. I implored you to hammer those 2 5s. No flush Allen, what the guy says. Hey, Haley, be careful once you're in here. You will be hooked for life. Hey, Haley, meet us in Miami. Let's party in person. Let's party in person. In all honesty, I just wanted to party with Red Girl. So I created a whole event so that I could party with Red Girl. But there's others going to be there. And you want to hang with Big Boss, Miami. All right, Chip Plylar says, Triple Crown, under Giants and both team total unders. Oh, no. Oh, no. I might be getting a pink slip tonight, Chip. Chip, you're wild today, man. Oh, Marquise Brandon says, take hot hitting team, not hot name teams. Flipper13 says, stepdad or biological. That was from my biological dad. My biological dad, schmuck. Fucking schmuck. Yeah, schmuck. All right. I got to stay focused. Russell Gordon says, Mariners, get this one, gents. Okay. Oh, there's Black Rogue. Haven't been back in a while. What's good, y'all? Black Rogue, welcome back. Love having you. Okay. Royals, Mariners, first 5 under 5. We got other games to cap and hammer, and those are more of the late ones. I'm on it here. Royals hitting 233, 667 OPS against lefties. Mariners numbers are just going to keep dropping. If we talk about the 243, 766 OPS, that's with Bruce. That's with Encarnacion. This is a team that's defeated, but Marco Gonzalez has been good at home. Keller's made 3 straight quality starts. He's rolling. There's Stack Wap in the house. Chip Plylar says, I won't ever befriend a 22-year-old gal at work again. Chip Plylar, it's hard to not do that. It's hard to not do that. That's just facts. Trotwham says, hit the like button, family. Much love to you, Trotwham. Not applicable says Seattle is a lean. And Top says, if we all go cold in Miami, we're going to watch the game in the Hard Rock parking lot. Hey, Flipper13 says, I'd rather be called a schmuck for my biological dad than have my stepdad expose his balls to me, implying he's ready to go bang mom. Oh, Flipper, there's so many guys in the chat who just see things clearly in life. And you are one of them, Flip. I've got to copy and paste that comment. Got to copy. That's the comment of the day so far. Flipper13. I'd rather be called a schmuck for my biological dad than have the stepdad expose his balls to me, implying he's ready to bang mom. It's funny you mentioned that when I was young, I didn't ever take that as, that my stepdad was going to go bang my mom. What an idiot I was. I guess when you look up and see your stepdad's balls, you're just scarred and all fucked up, can't think clearly. Well, I never connected those dots that he was going to go bang my mom. All right. Okay. Tonight we get off the schneid, Big Ragu says. Drew Daddy says, I can't wait to NFL, baby. Yes. Dylan Freeman says, hey, Jimmy, glad to be here. Dylan Freeman, loved seeing you here. Okay. So, Remo says, Flipper, is your mom hot? My mom is not bad. My mom is a 70-year-old fox. My stepdad's a lucky man. Emptying his balls all the time. Okay, let's stay focused here. Let's stay focused. All right, let's move on from that game. All right. Okay. Sorry, I gotta stay focused. Oh, he literally finds his we're off the rails again. That's my fault. Okay, it's these late shows, man. These late shows, I'm slipping. Tigers, Pirates, 76 Fahrenheit, light rain, 4 miles per hour sideways. Let's take a look at these lineups here on RotoWire. Well, first off, look, I'm not going to back the 75-cent line move. I'm not going to back the Pirates at minus 195. But if you're going to trust anybody off the IL between Zimmerman and Williams, it'd probably be Williams. Lineups. Oh, and we didn't do the lineups for the Royals, Mariners. For the Royals, Merrifield, Cuthbert, Gordon, Soler, Bonifacio, Lopez, Duda, Gallagher, Hamilton. For the Mariners, Smith, Crawford, Santana, Vogelbach, Narvaez, Seager, Murphy, Gordon, Moore. Oh, man. I mean, what are the Mariners thinking? They bring in the guy who signs Pujols to the worst contract in the sport and think that he's going to turn this team around? Idiots. For the Tigers, Jones, Stewart, Castellanos, Goodrum, Dixon, Castro, Hicks, Lugo. For the Pirates, Newman, Reynolds, Marte, Bell, Moran, Dickerson, Diaz, Frazier. Farsha Sami said, Jimmy, I was the only one who was on the Tigers money line yesterday. Sam Moctezuma says, even run line Pirates, not bad, Jimmy, now. Sports Keg says that his mom is definitely not hot. Let us be the judge of that. It's very difficult, Sports Keg, to judge your own mom. You might be overly critical. All right. Okay, let's stay focused. Farshid Asami, I know you're sharp, man. I love having you on the show. Okay. Marquise Brandon says, please don't Pirates go down today. Well, I'm not going to jump on it. Antoine Seymour says, so everyone on the Cubs, Giolito gets it done. Said it the other day, Jimmy. 11-1 when the game is over. Wow. Respect, Antoine Seymour. Respect. All right, Tigers, Pirates. Just let me out of here, you know? I don't want to be on this game at all. The total here, let's go to full game. Money lines and totals. Full game, money lines and totals. Oh, shit, sorry, that's first five. My fault. Here we go. Full game. Opened at 8. Now at 9. Daryl Lyles leading to the over. Remo says we need to do a low baggers trip and bring our moms. We all try to score with each other's moms. Good idea, guys? That's not a good idea, Rem. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I'm going to bring it up to the higher-ups as soon as this show's over. That's just... How am I supposed to stay focused now? I have a sneaking suspicion that Rem's mom is attractive. Okay. Black Rogue says Pirates win. Jim Rumsdu says, the way this day went, I'm getting sauced and starting fresh tomorrow. Hey, I get that. I get that, Jim Rumsdu. I get that. Okay. So I'm just off this Tigers-Pirates game. I'm off it. All right, Angels. Thank God. Thank God our guy Big Boss said make the move now on the Angels because the lineup came out and it's strong. Only guy not in it is Pools. You got Listella, Trout, Otani, Upton, Calhoun, Fletcher, Bohr, Lucroy, Rangifo. For the Jays, you have Sogard, Guerrero, Jr., Gurriel, Greichuk, Galvis, Biggio, Jansen, Telez, Drury. There's my guy Grim Reaper in the house. Love it. Bookie Lover Q said, Bookie Lover said, hell no. You saw what happened to LeBron and his mom. Hey, man, let's bring LeBron's mom. Let's bring in Sonia Curry. We will do whatever it takes. We will do whatever it takes to get LeBron's mom and Sonia Curry's mom down. I'm loving this idea. More and more. Larry's mom, Freddie's mom. They're younger guys too, so their moms are probably pretty hot. DJ Big Boss says, defiantly, gonna swing by the senior center in Miami. Respect, Big Boss. Respect. Marquise Brandon says, LA's won 2 straight, 7-3 last 10. They're also now perfect 5-0 against the Jays. Anthony Mastronardi, who I want to hang with in Windsor and Detroit, says, Pitt, Atlanta, Cubs, KC, LA is the parlay, I think, to save my gooch. Jesse Davis says, Angels are in town tomorrow as well, you guys. We're talking like this was a getaway game. You're right, we were, until Big Boss said it wasn't. That was my fault. Big Boss was talking about the game tomorrow, and that was the reason why I ended up making the bet. But you're right, Jesse Daly. Staying sharp. Sports Geek says, that's Sonia Curry, though. You're damn right, that's Sonia Curry. My God. Oh, this mom party's going to be off the chains, man. This mom's party's going to be the greatest party of our lives. God, Rem Most. I love it. CT Bay says, Angels will probably roll Jays. Abby Gold says, it worries me that Russell Gordy is warning us about the Angels. Gordy's normally right about these things. He normally is, but we had a ton of guys who were backing the Jays when the Jays had Stroman on the mound. We had guys saying it's the spot, it's the play. Didn't scare us at all. Didn't scare us at all. All right. Big Roo says we're going to play shuffleboard in Miami. You know, if that's what it takes to get Big Boss laid by a senior, then that's what we do. I love shuffleboard. And you know where I learned my shuffleboard game? Old folks' home, Abbotsford, British Columbia. Great Aunt Mary, great Uncle Don, Grandma Francis. That's where I learned my shuffleboard. Great Aunt Doris. And I'm a killer. I'll bring my own salt to parties. That's how much I hammer shuffleboard. My hands are baby soft. Bring a load of cash with you if you want to shuffleboard with me. All right, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Okay, I'm on Angels first 5, -0.5, -110, and Angels full game -1.5 and -105. Big Ragoo says everybody bring their moms to Miami. That's the plan. Everybody bring their moms to Miami. Everything's changed. Everything's changed, but the fuck party hasn't. All right. Let's keep rolling here. Angels first 5, -0.5, -110. Full game -1.5 and -105. Now, let's see what the market moves mean. It's hard to focus. I know it's hard to focus when you're getting aroused over other people's moms. Nobody ever said capping was going to be easy. Certainly not right now. All right. Woo! Angels, Jays. If I wanted that -1 on the run line right now, and I got that at -105, -1.5, -105, I got that now. Be -123, -125. Bookmaker all the way up to -135. Bookmaker's a sharp book. All right. Topset says, I will bring my mom. Mitchell Shaga says, anyone eyeing the Rockies tonight? I love their lineup. Mitchell, keep your head in the game. We're talking about each other's moms. All right. And Chris Martinez saying Greinke tonight. Russell Gordy says, we on all faves, gents. Not good to see like last night. I hear you. Let's move on to a dog that I'm on. I'm on the Mets first 5 at +136 in this Max Fried, Steven Matz setup. Let's take a look at the lineups here. Sorry, that's the team totals. Let's take a look at the... I wonder if the Angels just run roughshod again here. It's 5.5, though. It's 5.5 against Sanchez. Don't want those 5.5s. Non-applicable says, keep the drama off my mama. Impossible. Impossible. All right. Steve Matz, Max Fried. Let's take a quick look at the lineups. For the Mets, McNeil, Alonso, Conforto, Davis, Frazier, Ramos, Rosario, Lagares. For the Braves, Acuna, Swanson, Freeman, Donaldson, Riley, Albies, Flowers, Culberson. Yeah, I'm on the Mets first 5. If I had waited till now, I got him at +136. If I had waited till now, well, I would have got +140. But Intertops is down to +125. But I would have got 4 cents of a better line. Ron Lofton says, will my mom Ashes get me through the door? You're damn right it will, Ron. You're damn right it will. All right. Stay focused. Let's stay focused. I'm on Mets first 5. Book it, bank it. Now let's talk about this Cub spot. Greg Sherman says Bingo Hall is a good place to find seniors too. It's not just a good place, it's a great place. BitXN says Jimmy on the Mets. Yes, first 5, which means you should probably be on the Braves first 5. Don't know how much I can keep saying that. But I've been falling apart for the last 36 hours. Oh, Sportsbook says when I play bocce ball, grandmothers weep. I play bocce ball as well. I also play extreme bocce ball, and I have a set. I'll bring to Miami. Extreme bocce ball, they're plastic. So you play off-road. Anything goes in extreme bocce ball too. Bring your moms. Okay, let's stay focused. I'm on the Cubs on the -1 line. I got the money line at -142 and the run line at +160. A giant disparity in this spot between the money line and the run line. Black Baller says, hello, guys. Black Baller, you're just in time. Please post a picture of your mom. All right. I'm on the Cubs money line and run line. And sorry, that's first 5. My fault. Okay, we're going to go to full game here. Oh, yeah, we're going to go to full game money lines here. And if I wanted it now, I could get a -140. So there's not been a lot of movement in the Giolito-Lester start. Not been a lot of movement. Greatest ever says Braves, Jimmy. Greatest ever says, Jimmy, my boy, fading you. Yeah. It's a good spot to be on right now. Russell Gordy says, Lester gets hit, Gio gets hit, Cubs win but runs. I like that look. I like that look. Let's go to totals. And I don't mean to mush your action here, Russell. But I think that makes a ton of sense. But a market move towards the under, but 7, and that's just because people are seeing Giolito. What's the weather like? And let's look at the lineups. Here we go. For the Cubbies, White Sox. For the White Sox, Garcia, Anderson, Abreu, McCann, Jimenez, Moncada, Cordell, Sanchez. For the Cubbies, Schwarber, Bryant, Rizzo, Baez, Contreras, Hayward, Bodie, Lester, Almora Jr. It's kind of cold, 59 Fahrenheit. Oh, and the winds got much stronger in. Wow. Much stronger. Oh, no, it was always going to be that kind of strong. Wow, I feel like Elliot V says Giolito lights out today. BitXN says my mom left for a cruise and she didn't even have the Raptors. It's okay, man. It's okay. I'll imagine what your mom's doing on that cruise. Big Roo says, I'm on White Sox. There we go. Black Rogue says, I swear Mats are Freed's kryptonite. Bookie Lover Q says, Lester's the old man yelling, get off my lawn to the young White Sox tonight. Black Baller says, Trout is in, pounding Angels -1.5. And here we got Aunt L's action. Lamont Williams says, Blake Snell trash now, Jimmy. Ugh, God, what terrible capping I did. Okay, Sports Cake, Anthony's action. Is White Sox first 5 team total over 1.5? White Sox team total over 3. Oh, that correlates perfectly with my action. He's also on the Royals team total over 4.5. Twins, Red Sox over 9. And D-backs first 5 money line at -150. Wow. The White Sox, well, I mean, I'm on the Cubs, but it correlates with the over. And if he thinks that the White Sox are going to get to Lester, I think the Cubs can touch up Giolito a bit. Black Baller says, today is Mom MILF theme, or what did I miss? It's exactly what you missed. Exactly what you missed, and we're not going to let you miss it. Yeah, we're all bringing our moms to Miami. If you think Larry's going to get his fuck on, you're right. Okay. Black Rogue says, Cubs are my favorite team as well. Got to fade them today. Russell Gordy says, Ray's got to fly to Oakland now. Big Ragoo saying, Ant's action looks good. It always looks good. That guy's a killer. Well, I like this over. I like this over, but it's cold and the wind's coming in. All right. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the over 7. Over 7 and -102 at Pinnacle. And I know who's cringing right now. And that's Gin Rummy. Does not like when I reach for late action. And he doesn't like when I go against the market. And I know that he's cringing right now. There's my guy Juan Ruiz. Not applicable, says I need therapy after being in this room. Wait till you're in the room in Miami. Watch. Well, okay. All right, let's stay focused. Could have got worse there. Indians, Rangers, Palumbo. We got Palumbo. Mr. Fatfist says, Jimmy, I was waiting for you all lunch break. Did you get my message, Mr. Fatfist? Did you get my message, Mr. Fatfist? Because I hit you. Indians, Rangers. Palumbo. Palumbo in AA Frisco. 3.19 ERA, 1.27 whip, 53 and 2/3, 69 Ks, 25 walks. A lot of walks for AA Frisco. Black Rogue says over is not a bad play, but I lean under. Well, then you're in good company because you're going against me, which would give you winners right now. Sean Glass said, you just said it's cold and the wind is coming in. Look, it's 7 runs. We're not talking about 8.5 here. Okay. Indians are hitting 232, 701 OPS against lefties. Rangers are hitting 258, 789 OPS against righties. I just feel like Palumbo could get touched here. 93 Fahrenheit. Second career start for Palumbo. He allowed 4 runs, struck out 4 in 4 innings against Oakland. We've already heard a bunch of great cappers say this is the spot for the Indians. See what we're getting. Indians. Mr. Fatfist, okay. Sorry, Mr. Fatfist. Yeah, I got, yeah, okay. You'll see the information there. Okay. And here we go. Okay. I am taking the Indians. And I am taking them on the -1 line. So I'm getting -116 at 5 dimes. You know what? If I think Palumbo's going to get touched, why don't I not bother with the -1 line? And why don't I just take the double up on first 5 full game? That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting a -120 first 5 Indians. First 5 a -120. And full game just on the money line. Here we go. Full game Indians money line at -116. Again, available at 5 dimes. Heritage hanging in -118. Book it. Atlas Party says, I said A super run line earlier. Everyone said there's no value in it. And they're up 6-3. Easy money, Alice Party. We cheer for you. We want you to succeed. And I'm glad that you're cashing. Will Rosa says, damn, Jimmy. What up, Will? What it is. Okay. James Drake says Rangers team total over is the move. Black Baller's got a big alternative parlay. Boston, but an alternate for alternate lines and stuff. So Boston, Minnesota over 7.5. Cleveland, Texas over 9.5. San Francisco, LA over 6.5. Toronto, LA over 8.5. Mets, Atlanta over 8.5. Detroit, Pittsburgh over 7.5. Chicago White Sox, Chicago Cubs over 5.5. Wow, I like it. Black Rogue says Rangers are very good at home. They are very good at home. There's Anthony L says Padres team total over was easy money. Davies is such trash. I hate myself, Anthony. I hate myself for how I capped that game, and it's just a recency bias in my head, and I should have been thinking about you and how you fade and how you despise this guy, and instead, look at that. Alan says, we talk about Lowbag being a family. Well, it's the truth. Bailey sending up invites for his 16th birthday. Looks at me and says, Dad, I would invite Jimmy if he lived here. Nutflush Allen, I will send a gift. God, I love the Nutflush Allen family so much. Man. Bailey turning 16. And then you got Caden, star baseball player, great capper himself. What a family you guys got. And then you have Skylar. Love you guys. There's Jerry Beatty in the house. Marquise Brandon says Rangers bounce back. I just feel like Palumbo gets touched here. If he throws 25 walks in 53 2/3 in AA, what's he going to do against the Indians? Let's see what we're seeing lineup wise here. Sorry, let me move this over. Here we go. We don't have Cleveland's lineup. Let me see if I refresh it and can get Cleveland's lineup. And I can. For Cleveland, Lindor, Mercado, Santana, Luplo, Ramirez, Kipnis, Perez, Bowers, Martin. Bowers raking right now. And then for the Rangers, Chu, DeShields, Andrews, Mazzara, Calhoun, Cabrera, Odor, Forsythe, Federowicz. I like it. I like where I'm at. Anthony L says, coming from a diehard Cubs fan, I'm telling you the value is on the Sox tonight. That concerns me. My man Jonathan says, what up, Jimmy? Cash big on Japan, England under 2.5. Hope y'all took it. I did not, but I like hearing that. Russell Gordy says, I feel like Texas bounces back, also staying away. All right, then we have Red Sox Twins, and I'm going too slow here. Nice. Mr. Fat Fist ready for the mom strip. I love it. Mr. Fat Fist bought a bunch of birthday suits for the trip to Miami. We're going to do it up, Mr. Fat Fist. Oh, and also, it looks like I was hoping to announce more about Miami, but it looks like we might be going back to Fort Lauderdale now instead of Miami. So we're in discussions with 2 hotels. They're both nice. One's on the beach. So we're still in discussions right now. Kevin Tantillo says, Jimmy, the Braves has gone over in 10 straight games. The ball flies. It's untrust. No one can explain it. Even if you're not betting this over, stay away from unders in Atlanta. I love that. Jonathan said, I got 3 units today on the Cubs day. And he says, Lester is going to shine. And Anthony L on the Red Sox Twins over 9. Eduardo Rodriguez, Kyle Gibson. We have 2 tired teams. Let's see what we're dealing with lineups with these 2 tired teams. For Boston, Betts, Benintendi, Martinez, Devers, Bogarts, Holt, Chavez, Bradley Jr., Leon. For Minnesota, Kepler, Cron, Cruz, Rosario, Sano, Arias, Cave, Astudillo, and Castro. Nice night in Minnesota, 76 Fahrenheit. Interesting. Mr. Fat Fist is closer to me anyways. Perfect. 10 minutes from Fort Lauderdale. Oh, it's going to be fun, Fat Fist. It's going to be fun. Check your Twitter when you get a chance and get back to me because we are all excited about what we're talking about. Okay, let's see what we're talking about with this total here that our guy Ant L is on. Here we go. Boston, Minnesota opened at 10, down to 9. Going up against this market move. And I guess the move can be explained, right? It's just a bunch of cappers saying these are 2 tired clubs. Mr. Fatfish says, my favorite strip club is in Fort Lauderdale, so we are in luck. Beautiful. Jim Rome's Douche had stayed in the Airbnb in Fort Lauderdale by the sea last fall. It was dope. And Dab Fan says, 3-run homer, Taint is alive. I love hearing that. Well, I guess I should jump on this. I guess I should jump on this. Event L's telling me, if I do the capping, we lose. If you guys do it, maybe we win. Over 9, Red Sox Twins. This is another spot where I know Jin Rummy's just shaking his head like this right now at me. Over 9. Bovada's at 9.5. U-Wager's at 9.5. Over 9 and minus 114 is the best I can get. That's available at Pinnacle. Rodriguez versus Gibson. Right, Red Sox 269, 806 OPS against righties. Twins are 299, 869 OPS against righties. Anthony L says they ain't tired of bashing Dinkers over is my play. Liberty Finder says the taint is great. Daryl Lyles says I'm booking Airbnb. You don't have to, Daryl Lyles. Party with us. Gas Station Sushi says all taint all the time. Black Rogue says Yankees are playing my Bills. Copa 17 says it's a lot of people from South Florida where the local bookie in Delray or Boca. Okay. Twadi Latte says, you right, Ant. Okay, I like it. Hopefully we can celebrate while we're on the sports keg together. Daryl Lyle says, I smoke too much to stay in hotels for more than one day. You know, I respect that. I respect your style, Daryl. Marquise Brandon says, no, come to Miami Holiday Inn. Cheap 4-star right on the beach. That will be a copy and paster, Marquise, my guy. And I will tell Sophia that. All right. There we go. And that's right under Flipper 13's comment from earlier, which I will read one more time. I'd rather be called a schmuck from my biological dad than have my stepdad expose his balls to me, implying he is ready to bang my mom. That from the great Flipper 13. Yes, Juan Ruiz, Saturday, Gulf Stream. Saturday, Gulf Stream. We on it. Okay, I'm going to keep rolling. Marlins, Cardinals. Is this the spot where we think the Cardinals bounce back? Trevor Richards has been very good of late. You know, I guess Aunt Al said it best. How can you trust this? I guess maybe it's different when they're down to minus 162. Trevor Richards has been pitching well. Richards from Aviston, Illinois, nearby, 39 miles from St. Louis. 2 start against the Cardinals. He's 0-2 with a 5.06 ERA. He went 2-1 with a 2.86 ERA in May. He's 1-2 with a 3.18 ERA in June. And then Ponce de Leon, is he someone we trust? Top Set says Jimmy might be spotted at Gulfstream more than once. You are right. I think that, and Andre Eric says Browns versus Saints, Super Bowl 54. That'd be a nice one. But I don't think the Browns win 10 games. I think they win 9. They could win 10. Their over-under's 9.5. We'll talk lots of football this year. Anthony K., thank you for joining us. Calvin Wu says Richard's stats are inflated. CT Bay says nobody scores in this game under 8.5. Let me take a look at what I'd get on the -1 line with the Cards. So the money line's around minus 160. The run line for St. Louis, plus 125. I think this got to be a get-right game for the Cards. Russell Gordy says, Ponce de Leon, we fade, gents. I've always felt that way, too. I've always felt that way about Ponce de Leon, but he's looked fine so far this year. Walked too many batters, but he doesn't need to be afraid of this lineup. Let's just quickly look at, he tries to be perfect. There's a reason why he's not in the show. Let's take a look at who Ponce de Leon's gone up against. Spent most of the year at AAA. Okay, here we go. We're going to go to MLB. Let's get a good look at Ponce. 8-3 A's. Of course, they take care of business. All right, here we go. Ponce de Leon. And then I guess we only have one more game, really, the Cardinals game. Ponce de Leon. This guy needs to get in the show. He's 27 years old. Now's the time. He was at home against Milwaukee, and he looked fine. Then at the Mets, and he looked fine. This should be a bounce-back spot. Lamont Williams says, can't wait for football season. This baseball is crazy now. I can't wait for football, too. Luchase Fox says, under might be the play. Says, Ponce going to destroy the Mariners. Cuban Connect says, Marlins team total over, Jimmy. They smacked De Leon last time. And Neil Frank on Marlins first 5. I feel like this is a get-right spot for the Cards. Let's see who's in the lineup. Here that they're resting bats. For the Cardinals, Carpenter, DeYoung, Martinez, Ozuna, Ravello at first. Fowler in center, Edmund at second, Wieters at catcher. Oh, I can't back that lineup. I can't back that lineup. All right. Big Ragoo says Ponce de Leon is in Florida. He discovered the fountain of youth. Noli knows on Miami, St. Louis under 8.5. I like that look, but it just concerns me because they've been playing to such unders consistently. So Black Rogue says Cards lead. Exactly, Jimmy. This is Ponce Day. Not applicable says Scherzer gets hit by line drive, only lasts 2 innings. Anthony Hollis says Snell smells. Black Rogue says he's got to secure a spot. I just am not going to back this team as a big favorite. All right, I'm not going to back this team as a big favorite. That's just, I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, let's move on to Rockies, Diamondbacks. Gray against Greinke. This is a spot we haven't talked about much today. Total open at 8.5, juice to the over. It still is 2-cent move towards the under. Greinke and the Cards open at minus 135. They're now at minus 148. A 13-cent move towards Greinke, which I believe means it's come back a little bit. Yes, because it was minus 151 at 252. So a 7-cent move back towards the Rockies. Rockies have this team's number. Blackman's on a tear right now. Gray, 6-5, 4.38 ERA, 1.38 whip. 93 Ks, 34 walks, 13 home runs allowed, and 84 in the third. Greinke's rolling, 8-2, 2.65 ERA, 0.88 whip, 95 innings, 85 Ks, 14 walks, 11 homers. Diamondbacks 14-17 at home. They just can't get it done at home. Elliot V says Greinke quiets them. Flipper 13 says bring your moms to Miami to the Fountain of Youth. Done and done, my friend. But won't fly her down. I'll just put her on a Greyhound. Daryl Lyle says I'm on Arizona. JP says Gray on the road. I like the Diamondbacks. Not applicable says Arizona wins. Andre X says Charlie Blackman is on fire. Bled saying Ponce ain't worth the price. I agree. Trot Wham is on Arizona as well. Trot Wham is on Arizona as well. Rockies are hitting 266, 785 OPS against righties. Diamondbacks 241, 736 against righties. Blackman on this tear. Got at least 3 hits in 5 straight games. 12 players in majors do that since 1901. Last guy to do that, Altuve. Who cares about these stats? Greinke, well, he is 18 for 29 past 5 games. Greinke faced a minimum through 6 in his last start. He's just rolling. Has he ever looked better in the last few years? No. James Spina says, I got Royals team total at 3.5. You said Ant got it at 4.5. Yeah, I was just reading it out loud. James Spina, you also missed all the talk about our moms. So please, if you could include a picture of yours, that would be helpful. Russell Gordy says, y'all just rode Arizona all last week. Not applicable says, Greyhound, big spender, Jimmy. Yes. In my country, Canada, we had a guy cut off another guy's head on the Greyhound and then eat his face. Jim Romsadu says, fading him because of his name. Andre Eric says, give me the Rockies dog money line. Black Rogue says, honestly, don't overlook the Rockies late. Let's take a look at lineup, see if we have a lineup going. Oh, sorry, here we go. That's the wrong thing to pull up. My fault. Here we go. Jerry Beatty says, I'm on Pirates big. Bookie Lover Q says, Colorado owns Greinke. Greinke's 12-6 with a 3.71 ERA and 32 appearances against Colorado. Colorado's won 6 straight against Arizona. And Gray and Greinke went against each other May 27th. Gray is 2-3 with a 5.15 ERA, 8 career starts against the Diamondbacks. That's a good call. Flipper 13 says, if FCBR can cover any low baggers mom airfare, it would be greatly appreciated. Yes. Let's crowdsource. But we need pictures. That's facts. We just need pictures. All right. Robbie Top says, take the Grankster and hold your breath. That guy from Greyhound Killing is out of jail already. No joke. Yes, Robbie Tops, I know that as well. Yeah, he's reformed. He's reformed. Sometimes you want to cut a guy's head off and eat his face in Winnipeg, and sometimes you're back ready to be in society. Big Guy Bubba says, eating someone's head on a Greyhound bus sounds like something a Florida man would do. It's also something a Winnipeg man would do. Oh my God, just like that, Padres 8-7. Are you serious? Oh no. Oh no. Fran Mil Reyes again. Oh, I don't like seeing that. All right. This is the last spot on the card. Rockies, Diamondbacks. Well, I think there's some truth. Let's take a look at these bullpens and see how they've been lately, because we know that Colorado's maybe is just like a bad example just because their numbers are going to be inflated because of that series against San Diego. Clicking head-to-head at sportsbookreview.com, going into the bullpen. Colorado's bullpen 4.39, Arizona's 4.40. It's very, very similar. Very similar. Well, if we like Greinke, then we'll have to take Greinke first 5. We'll have to take Greinke first 5. Let's take a quick look at what we'd get first 5 on these Diamondbacks. Here we go. Close that up. First 5. Money line. First 5 money line. Arizona is minus 160. First 5 on the spread. Minus a half. It's minus 114. I think that might be the spot. Take him early. Jorge Don't Play says, running the bar, the Continental and AC, just want to stop in real quick, show my love for the chat. My guy, Jimmy. Jorge Don't Play, you are such a big asset to us. Your capping, your insights, and also your positivity. We love it so much. So much. OG Wham got minus 140 first 5. Wow, great look, OG Wham. Let's see where you got that. Okay, I'm going to go to the first 5 quickly here. Colorado, Arizona. Take a look at when this happened. Oh, they're not showing me. Oh, yeah. Sorry, they are. On the pick 'em. Okay, here they are. First 5. Wow. Yeah, Pinnacle got it down to minus 146 last night. Wow, but it opened at minus 130. See, that's it. I just can't do that. I can't be just taking these ass end of the line. Man. It opened at minus 130. Oh, God, I just don't want... Remo says, who's the afternoon guest? Tell them to get topless pics of their mom for the segment. You know, I guess it's just Freddie we have to ask. Freddie. Freddie's mom cooks us Hawaiian pizzas, or pizzas of any kind. I just ordered the Hawaiian. And I imagine she's pretty attractive. And the handball expert, you're absolutely right, Rafa. You need a mic back there, Rafa. We got to get you on the mic. Flipper13 says, in Miami, we can all enter our moms in a handicap contest. $100 fee, no stepdads, please. I like where your head's at, Flip. I like where your head's at. Big Guy Bubba says, why don't we invite Kelly in Vegas? Turn it into Kelly and my... Oh, okay, let's, It's okay if we talk about our moms like that. But she's a friend of the show, whom we respect. Okay. Ivy Gold says, too much mom talk. I politely disagree. And Russell Gordy says, Jimmy, focus. Okay. I just feel like I shouldn't take the Diamondbacks after this big move on the first 5. And did we get a chance to look at lineups? Yes, we have. Okay, here we go. For the Rockies, Blackman, Story, Dahl, Arenado, Murphy, McMahon, Tapia, Walters. So you just got to get past Murphy. Well, McMahon, but look at all those lefties in the lineup to face Greinke. And then for Arizona, Dyson, Marte, Peralta, Jones, Escobar, Walker, Ahmed, Kelly. And then Greinke can hit. Andre Eric says, Freddie's mom got a nice pizza. I believe so. Juan Ruiz says, only family can talk about family. When is the RSVP for Miami, BidXN? Yes, all this mom talk makes me want to go immediately as well. We're going to get that information as soon as possible because we might be switching hotels by Friday. Non-applicable says Jimmy was weaned too early. That might be a lot of truth in that. Sam Moctezuma says it hit a bong on a segment. Oh. We'll talk more about that as we get closer to Miami and partying together. Well, Diamondbacks, they're 14 and 17 at home. Do you want to take them to win the first 5 with Greinke on the mound? God, I just feel like with every bet, I'm disappointing Gin Rummy more and more. Minus a half at minus 114 at Bookmaker. Big Ragu says, how about moms play shuffleboard in bikinis? Yes, there have to be rules. And they shouldn't be allowed to wear more than that. Okay. Black Rogue says Rockies are live. Dom Corleone says, who here likes Philly game 2? Twin sitting Garner, Polanco, and Scope. Yeah, but they can hit Rodriguez. He's not looked good lately. We went over those lineups. Okay, I'm going to... Do I make the move here? Do I make the move on the Diamondbacks minus a half. First 5 minus a half. That's the question. That is the question. Andre Eric says the way Greinke been pitching this year, Arizona should be like minus 200. Oh, Topset says moms in Miami have husbands in prison from 90s drug smugglers. Well, you know, all we care about is the moms, really. We just care about the moms. Don't care about the dads. All right. Mark True says trust Greinke. He is who we think he is. Flip 13 says, can we make Steph Curry a low bagger so he can bring his mom to Miami? You know, I'll get in touch with him. I'll tell him that we only have, you know, I'm not sure exactly what to tell him about Sonia. I'm going to take some time on that. Avi Gold says, my mom is more hairy than me and I'm hairy. Avi Gold, that does nothing to stop my arousal. The real DJ X is on the D-backs minus 1.5. Black Rogue says, yes, Jimmy. Sam Moctezuma is on the money line D-backs. All right, I'm going to take the Diamondbacks first 5. Although it's disappointing, Gin Rummy, while I'm doing it. Minus 114. All right. That's my action. And remember, if you are on the other side of me, you should feel good about where you stand. Where you stand. I'm on a terrible, terrible swing here. 2 wins, 11 losses in my last 13 plays. And you know what's crazy? Let me just pull up my MLB quickly here. Here we go, tracker. What's crazy here is when on Monday, I was on a heater, so I lose the Rays first 5, but then I have Angels first 5, Angels full game, Astros first 5 under 4.5, Astros full game under 8.5, then Reds minus 110, Braves team total over 4.5. And then from that point on, I'm getting killed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm 3 for my last 15. Oh, God. And I'd worked so hard. Oh, wait, but that's before these losses. Sorry, that's before these 4 losses. Oh, my God, this is my worst swing of the year. That means I'm 3 for my last 19. Oh, God, let's start talking about our moms again. Okay. This is my action after starting the day 0-4. Liberty Finder says, too many bets bring you back to earth. All right. Ugliness. I'm on the Mariners first 5 under 5 and minus 120. I'm on the Angels first 5 minus a half and full game minus 1.5, minus 110, minus 105 respectively. There's my guy at D's 251. I'm on the Mets first 5 at plus 136. JP, I think it's just too long. Too much money, too much term. But I think he's going to be good in the short term. But I think it's a bad contract. All right, I'm on the Cubs on the minus 1 line, and I jumped on the over 7 at minus 102. I'm on the Indians, first 5 minus 120, full game minus 116. I'm on the Red Sox Twins over 9 at minus 114, a tail of Anthony L. I'm on the Diamondbacks first 5 minus half, minus 114. And finally, I'm tailing Nut Flush Allen. Team total, Giants team total over 2.5 at minus 130, and full game over 7.5 at minus 109. Triple K Marine says, Mom's got to work that Punani to get them losses back. That may have to happen. God, what happened to me, man? I turned my season around. And then, as not applicable would say, I shit the bed. Well, that is my action. And also in the WNBA, I am on the Chicago Sky at plus 120, and I took the over 164.5 at minus 105. While I was about to put those bets in WNBA, I got cold feet. And I decided to only put in the Chicago Sky money line bet. The market moved slightly, moved in Liberty's favor, so if I had waited, I got it at plus 120. I would have got it at, oh no, hasn't moved. Still plus 120 is the best I could get. So the spread's moved to 2, but it's still plus 120. Interesting. Bet online also plus 120. And then for the total, it's pretty much exactly where it was. And I got cold feet, so I did not bet that total. Russell Gordy says Sky is trash, man. And that's Mando. Flipper 13 says, I think all moms under 50 qualify to go to Miami. Over 50, maybe send a pick to SBR, Jimmy. You know what? I think all moms under 50 should not come to Miami. I think we should focus only on the older moms, led by our man, DJ Big Boss. So I'm actually on a bit of a different wavelength here, but that can still be up for discussion. We got a lot of talk to do. Russell Gordy says, Sky, don't do it. I'm only, my unit size for WNBA is just $100. So, all right. Drew Daddy said, I'm still stuck on the fact that someone in the chat said Brown saying Super Bowl. I love it. Jim Rome Zadu says there's plenty of Cougars in South Florida. No need to bring moms. No, it doesn't work like that. Because it's going to be important to know whose mom that you're hooking up with, right? I mean, we want something to talk about for the next 30, 40 years. So I think it's imperative to know that information. Russell Gordy says, recap picks. I will once more, and then we'll bring in our guy, Freddie Fortune. All right, so I started today 0-4. Can I fix it? We'll see tomorrow morning. I'm on the Mariners first 5, under 5 at -120. I'm on the Angels first 5 and full game -0.5, -1.5. I'm on the Mets first 5 at +136. I'm on the Cubs on the -1 line and the over 7 at -102. I'm on the Indians first 5 and Indians full game -105, -116 respectively. I'm on the Red Sox Twins over 9 at -114. I'm on the Diamondbacks first 5 -0.5, -114. And then on the Giants team total over 2.5 and the full game over 7.5. And Flipper 13 says, I'll try to bring mine. She's 76. Flipper, you're not going to try to bring yours. You're going to bring yours. Don't fuck around. Do not fuck around. There's no try and fuck. Now, it is time to bring in none other than Freddie Fortune. Freddie, let's go. Hi.
Hi, good evening, good afternoon.
Thank you.
Good time after the morning.
Yeah, I get it. Freddie, there's been a lot of talk about our moms in this show.
Really, why?
We're red-blooded men. Love to party.
What does that mean?
It means we love women of all kinds and all sizes.
Oh, well, not me.
No?
No.
I was telling them how your mom, great pizza chef.
Yes, she is.
Also a star handball player.
Star handle player from the Costa Rican team.
Oh, we have your mic. Not on?
It's on. My mic is on.
Okay.
Hi, uno, dos.
Nothing. We're getting squat nothing.
What?
All I can tell you is that Freddie was saying how sexy his mom is. So that's what he was talking about. I don't know if he's going to want to talk about.
Hello, 1, 2, 3. Just a sec.
Okay, we've lost Freddie. Bleds W says, what's Freddie's record? That's something we've fallen back on. Freddie's record was okay at one point, and I need to get Freddie and Larry's record back up and fall a little behind. I hope to get that up in the next little bit. Freddie did hit with a +160 dog, but he was on a massive losing streak. Okay. Liberty Finder says no sisters, no aunts. No, that's true. Has to be moms. All right. Oh, Jim Romsdu says banging your friend's mom is overrated. Trust. Wow, Jim Romsdu, you have to tell us that story in Miami. Oh, you're back.
Not yet.
No, okay. Put in batteries? Don't worry, don't worry.
Boy.
So, Freddie, we imagine, now you live with your mom, right?
1, 2, 3. Can people hear me? Uno, dos, tres.
Are we good?
Can you hear me, Rava?
Okay, we're good.
Hey. I will be sitting down. I just shat my pants.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It's not nice.
It's expired food again.
I feel like a big blob
Okay, I
of
hear
something.
you. All right. Freddie,
Hey.
so you're coming off a big win, +160 dog.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody.
That's impressive. What are you looking at now?
I want to know, what are you looking at the White Sox Cubs game?
For me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm
I already know. Just tell me.
on the Cubs.
Well, I'm on the White Sox. It was 125.
You're on the White Sox, eh? Yeah.
I mean, I know about your Pussy Sports. I go, bet it for the first time, and I win.
Plus 160 dog. All right, Freddie. So you're going back. So, Freddie, all of you guys who are on the White Sox. Oh, but some people think that you might shit the bed here.
There's this movie. I forgot its name.
Okay.
It's a movie about women playing baseball.
Yes, I believe I know the name of that film.
What's his name?
A League of Their Own.
Yes, you should watch it. You can learn a thing or two about baseball. What's your record on baseball?
It's getting worse.
I know.
No,
I
you-
watch your show.
Do you?
Yeah, it's funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're going down.
I am. FedEx sends with you. He says, "Let's go."
Let's go. Yes, thank you.
All he knows is Freddie just fading you, Jimmy.
Yes,
Looks like it.
I am.
You are? Well, let's see if he cashes.
That's the way I cap now.
That's the way.
Turn on betting with the bag in the morning, write down the plays, and then I will just do the opposite.
All right. Thank you guys.
Do you think I'm funny? You're laughing a lot.
Yeah, I am. That's a difficult question. You know, I don't know if we're laughing with you as much as we're laughing at you.
Well, you're still laughing.
You're right. You're right. That's Freddie Fortune. He's on the White Sox. You guys have heard my plays.
Will you ever stop doing the milk thing?
No, I'm never going to stop
Why?
doing that
It's
thing.
not funny. I hate it.
Wow.
Your hair is getting longer. You should stop.
Jeez. Okay, well, this has been a spectacular ending to a very interesting show filled with dreams about your moms. I'm going to think about all your moms all night. Each and every one of you. I'm going to think about Freddie's mom. I'm going to think about all your moms.
You should think about my mom, yes.
Yeah, I will.
And her pizzas.
Leche! Halos Bookmakers!